What's up, YouTube? So the Miami Dolphins made some moves yesterday. Um, Besides the Emmanuel Ogbah signing, um, we signed wide receiver Kyric McGowan, which I'll talk about. Uh, we placed Odell Beckham and David Long on the active, physically unable to perform list. We placed Taj Washington on the reserve injured list, and we activated Savon Ahmed and Mark Perry off the non-football injury list. So those are some things that we got to talk about. So obviously with Odell Beckham and Taj Washington both not being able to practice currently, I think it makes sense that we sign a wide receiver in Kyric McGowan. Do I think he makes the team? No, I do not. But it is another camp body. As far as the type of player he is more of a slot receiver. He's 5'11", about 198 pounds. Decent enough route runner, actually. Can create space pretty well despite not really being very fast. I think at his pro day he ran like a 4.59 40, which isn't great. Not terrible, but definitely not fast. Definitely more of a slot receiver. But he did have 21 reps on the bench, which for a receiver, especially not a huge receiver, is pretty damn good. So he is compact and actually fairly strong. And paired with the route running, there is some things you can kind of do with that. But he was undrafted in 2022. And since then has only started in 2 career regular season games. So there is that. Hasn't done a whole lot. And that was for the Washington Commanders, if you were wondering. So yeah, I mean, I think all these, I think we basically had to pick up somebody just to kind of have another receiver in camp. Maybe he can make the practice squad, but that's going to be a tough hill to climb, to be quite honest with you. Honestly, I think receiver is probably the most stacked part of our team currently. Even if Odell Beckham for some reason couldn't play this year, we have obviously Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Then we got Malik Washington, who we just drafted, so that's 3. You got Braxton Berrios, River Craycraft, Eric Izukanma. So that's already 6 receivers that are going to be pretty tough to beat out. Then you've got Braylon Sanders, who's been here for quite a while and has some pretty good chemistry with Tua. Anthony Schwartz as well, Jaquan Burton, who I don't think is actually very good. I think Kyric was probably a little better than him. Jaquan Burton is pretty much just fast. That's pretty much all he brings to the table. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we had to sign somebody for camp as another receiver, with 2 separate receivers going down. And David Long Jr. going down definitely doesn't help either. Hopefully they can all be back by the start of the season. That's obviously the hope. But I guess we'll see. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.